left side or right side? Oh, this is right there.
See him.
Near the back?
Yeah. He's in between two girls. There's a space between him and the girl behind him.
He's in the back.
You're about to hit the circle. All right. Yep.
Right there, right?
Yep. He's in the second to last row.
Graduates, please stay standing, and everyone else, if you would, please stand for the presentation of colors, commanded by Battalion Commander Maya Smith-Saunders.
Don't let us stand.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Locust High School Class of 2026 Vice President Brooke Anderson and Treasurer Audrey Underwood.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by Nicholas Williams, class of 2026.
Families, friends, and students, welcome to the 16th commencement exercises and graduation ceremony at Locust High School. Your attendance this evening is a direct reflection of your love, support, and investment in these students. We appreciate you being here to share in this special event, and I'm also honored to recognize some special guests joining us this morning. Board Member Pam Nutt, Board Member Jennifer Carter, Deputy Superintendent Summer Cox, Chief of Learning and Performance Dr. Chip Johnson, Assistant Superintendent Kevin Van Tellen, and your cluster principals, Dr. Burton, Ms. Smith, and Ms. Thomas. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Carolyn Murphy, one of the assistant principals at Locust High School. I have the honor of recognizing the next two students as salutatorian and valedictorian of the class of 2026. Henry County Schools uses the final weighted grade point average to determine class rank, and these two young women have earned the top two spots in their graduating class.
Oh, I see you.
We'll learn more about each of them as they are introduced by their peers, but I can tell you they are two of the hardest working and involved students Locust High School has ever produced. It is my pleasure to announce and to introduce the 2026 Locust High School salutatorian, Elizabeth Hudson. And our 2026 Locust Grove High School valedictorian, Brooke Anderson.
Good morning, students, faculty, and loved ones. My name is Emily Hudson, and I'm in the 9th grade. I'm here to introduce your salutatorian for the class of 2026, my sissy, Elizabeth Hudson. My sister is my best friend. There hasn't been a day on earth where she hasn't been there for me. From when she introduced me to One Direction, to us having yearbook for senior year together. Not only did my sister keep a 4.0 GPA, she's also the president of HOSA and the president of Beta Club as well. On top of all that, she also managed to keep a job at Chick-fil-A, do enrollment classes, and staying close with her friends, which only goes to show her dedication and hard work over the past 4 years. As if that were enough, she's also been a great sister to me. I don't think I would be the person I am today without her. Throughout my life, I've always looked up to her, and because of that, she's helped me become the best version of myself. And for that, I love her to the moon and back into infinity and beyond. So without further ado, it's my honor to introduce your class of 2026 salutatorian, Elizabeth Hudson. Apologize for my tears. Whew, that's my best friend right there. Thank you to my sister. Right now, most of us are probably thinking about the same things. Hoping we won't trip while walking across the stage, wondering if our cap is on straight, and silently praying our families do not scream loud enough to embarrass us for the rest of our lives. But for a second, let's put that aside and indulge in this special moment. For the last 4 years, the school's hallways, classrooms, football games, and late night study sessions have been our entire world. We woke up exhausted in the mornings, counted down the last minute until the bell rang in the afternoon, and spent nights staring at Infinite Campus, hoping our grades would magically turn overnight. And now, no matter how hard it may be to come to terms with it, you are standing at the edge of leaving all behind. When we first walked into high school, I think many of us believed these 4 years would end up defining the rest of our lives. Every test felt permanent, every mistake felt like the world was going to end and would haunt us forever. But standing here today, I realize high school was never meant to be our whole story. It was truly only the beginning.
For some people, you will look back on these years with pure admiration in your heart. If you do, then you might have peaked in high school, and that's okay. But for others, it was difficult in ways no one else could see. Some people walk these halls carrying grief, insecurity, anxiety, or struggles they may never even dare to speak out loud. Despite all that, every single one of us still made it here today to the final step of our high school careers. For the first time in our lives, we're stepping into a world where we get to decide who we want to become. High school gave us labels, whether that was smart, popular, awkward, quiet, weird, but now we finally have the freedom to grow beyond them. It reminds me of how Rapunzel spent her whole life trapped up in the tower, believing that was all that there was. But the moment she stepped outside, she realized how much more existed beyond what she had always known. I think a lot of us are standing in that same moment right now, terrified, excited, and finally ready to see who we can become outside of these school walls. The truth is that graduation does not mean that life will suddenly become easy. There will still be moments where we feel lost, overwhelmed, or afraid of failing. But if these last 4 years have taught us anything, it is that we know how to keep going. Just like Spider-Man, sometimes we did not feel ready for the challenges that were put in front of us. Sometimes we doubted ourselves completely. But every obstacle we thought would break us only made us stronger than we ever were. No matter where you go after today, whether if it's college, work, the military, trade school, wherever, or if you're even still figuring it out, there are endless possibilities waiting for you. There are people out there that you have not met that will change your life forever. Places that you have not seen yet that will someday feel like home. Dreams that you haven't even discovered yet that may one day become a reality. So today, as we move our tassels and leave the school behind, I hope every person here remembers this. The road ahead of you is so much bigger than the fears that you carry with you today. There is freedom waiting for you, resilience within you, and opportunity ahead of you, beyond anything you can imagine. And in the spirit of this moment, I would like to end with a quote from High School Musical that feels just perfect for today. As Troy Bolton would say, once a wildcat, always a wildcat. Thank you, Locust Grove, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Austin Gibson, and today I have the honor to introduce someone very special to me. I've known Brooke since the 6th grade, and I've been lucky enough to call her my girlfriend for the last 3 years. Throughout that time, I've learned so many amazing things about her, but mainly her compassionate and kind-hearted personality. Every interaction with her has been nothing but genuine, and I know others would say the same exact thing. Brooke has a drive to be her best self possible. This work ethic shines every single day. Even though this is the case, there we go, you never know how much she truly does. She has been able to keep a perfect GPA while also being involved in way too many clubs in town, including the likes of FFA, SNHS, Beta, and SGA to name a few. She's also sacrificed most nights of the year for her dance team and to work as a kennel assistant. This humble mentality to keep the spotlight on others and to never talk about herself is what makes her so amazing to be around. Nevertheless, every moment with her has been simply electrifying. From our weekly breakfast runs at Bojangles, to our 2-hour car rants, all the way to our Monday movie marathons. This is what has made me love every second of knowing Brooke. She is nothing short of unique and inspires me every single day to be my best possible self. So, without further ado, it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce our 2026 class valedictorian, Brooke Anderson.
Only season. Only sisters hub.
Good morning. Very early morning. Locust Grove faculty, staff, family, and friends, and my fellow graduates. I am honored and blessed to stand here today as your class valedictorian. Before I get into what I want to talk about, I want to take a moment to thank those in my life who have made this all possible. To my parents who pushed me to be my best even when I felt like giving up, and who have endured every breakdown I had in the kitchen because I felt like a grade would affect the outcome of my whole future as I envisioned it. Thank you to my other family members who support me every day and help me to strive to be better in every way. Thank
Thank you to Austin for always being by my side, even if I'm grumpy or stressed. To the teachers, youth leaders, and advisors that have impacted my life in so many ways, thank you. I would not be where I am today if it weren't for each of y'all. I had a hard time thinking about what I would say in a speech in front of my classmates and a lot of people. But I'm going to talk about the thing that has been challenging in a lot of ways. Perfectionism. The need to be perfect. Not just in the ways that others see you, but also in the way that makes you feel accomplished. I often found myself waiting till the last minute to do things because I was scared it would not be perfect. In fact, I procrastinated preparing this speech in fear that it wouldn't be perfect. The need to always be perfect led to worrying every second of every day, calculating the grade I need on my final to keep an A in the class, or going from 0 to 100 in seconds because of the mistake I thought at the time would have a domino effect on my entire life. Mistakes do not define who we are. A grade does not define who we are. Worrying about these simple things turns them into something they shouldn't be. They should not be controlling every step of our life. As the great once Hannah Montana said, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Stop living in the worry of what if we make a mistake, and enjoy the present that is unfolding in front of you. Enjoy what is happening right now, the present. This is something that many of us are guilty of, including myself. A mental checklist of to-dos telling ourselves, I just gotta apply to college and then I'm done. I just gotta get to this last exam and then I'm done. I just gotta get to graduation and then I'm done. The error in these lies is that you are not done. There will always be more. Not to say that in a way that will stress you out even more, but instead of focusing on what you're waiting for, enjoy what you are currently experiencing. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has a trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. We often find ourselves rushing ahead and wishing to get to a different point in our lives so things that will become easier. And break it to you, I don't think they ever will. It is our response to it that changes how easy the situation comes across. Living in a state of constant stress and worry leaves you in a negative mindset. Thinking that even though you have done all this hard work, you've gotten nowhere. We all have to change our perspective and our attitude to the challenges in life that we think are difficult. Don't wish them away. Experiencing the hard things is how we grow. I remember hearing this one day, and it has changed the way I've thought ever since. I have to do this. I have to go to school. Our life becomes a whole lot easier when we change our perspective and attitude to, I have the opportunity to do this. I get to go to school. Not in a way that we have less to do, but in the way that we have something good to experience. A privilege others might not have. As I end this, remember that being perfect should not be your whole life. Stressing on the things to come should not be your whole life. If we simply change our mindset to how we view a situation, we can enjoy the present and live in the now rather than the stress and worry of what is coming. Congratulations, class of 2026. Live in the now. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Michael Hope, and I'm one of the assistant principals at Locust High School. This morning, we have almost 400 students in the class of 2026. There are many students who have reported scholarships and earnings to post-secondary institutions. We have $200,000 earned in Hope and Zell Miller. We have $5,800,000 in additional scholarships, with a total of over $11 million in scholarships for Locust Grove High School. Just to put that in perspective, and to emphasize how special this class is, the previous record, which was just shattered by this class, was just over $7 million. Please stand if you have been awarded a scholarship. Thank you. like to also recognize a group of outstanding students that are not in the stadium with us today. Several of them could not be here today due to military assignments. It is our hope that they are able to stream the ceremony, and we would like to honor them and their families. Graduates, if you are enlisted in the military, please stand at this time and remain standing. Please remain standing. Finally, we would like to thank any former or current members of the armed forces and ask them to stand and join these graduates. Thank you. On behalf of everyone in attendance this morning, we would like to thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your willingness to serve our country. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2026. Looking out at all of you today finally puts into perspective that our childhood is over. We've been through so much together, whether you and I grew up in elementary school together, or if we just shared the high school hallways, we've all finally made it to graduation. Coming into high school as a freshman, I was terrified. And being completely honest with you, I'm terrified right now. I'm horrible at talking to people, keeping a conversation going, and worst of all, giving speeches. This hasn't really changed since my youth, but I can't say that I've grown more comfortable with myself. Throughout most of high school, I was so caught up in what others thought of me that I forgot to care about myself. I never branched out or met new people, which looking back now, I deeply regret. I wasted so many days obsessed with how I was perceived rather than just being myself unapologetically simply because I was afraid. So, I challenge you to do it scared. Wherever you may go after high school, remind yourself that being scared is temporary, but missed opportunities are forever. You'll never know the people you could meet, places you can go, or memories you can take if you don't take action. I encourage you to take risks, be brave, venture out, and embrace being scared at times. Overall, choose courage over comfort. Thank you to everyone, my parents, friends, and teachers who have pushed me to become the best version of myself, even if I was afraid.
Good morning, faculty, staff, families, friends, and class of 2026. My name is Bella Gonzalez, and I've been given the honor of issuing a challenge to the class of 2026. Now, before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank a couple of important people. Thank you to my mom, dad, family, friends, teachers, and most importantly, God. Without them, I would not be standing in front of you on this stage today. This next year of our lives is going to be unpredictable and scary, but I challenge each and every one of you to not let fear make your decisions for you. I used to be the kind of person who would avoid things that scared me. Whether it was trying something new, speaking up, or putting myself out there, fear would usually stop me before I even started. It just felt easier to stay where I was instead of taking the chance. Fear of making the wrong choice, fear of not being ready, fear of what other people think is always going to be there in some way. If we wait for all of that to go away before we start doing things, we're going to miss a lot. So whatever comes next, don't let fear be what holds you back. We're all going to feel unsure at some point. We're all going to question ourselves. And we're all going to have moments where we don't really know what we're doing. But that's okay. It just means we keep going anyway. There is so much else I'd like to say, but I know you guys are getting ready to go home and celebrate. So I'll just leave you with a quote from my favorite movie, Legally Blonde. It is with passion, courage and conviction, and a strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world. Remember that first impressions are not always correct. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Kelly Teague. I'm the college and career readiness coach at Locust High School, and I have the distinct pleasure, the honor, the true privilege of introducing a magnificent person to this podium to deliver a commencement address to you. You know her as Dr. Carolyn Murphy, or Murph, or that red-headed lady with a laser-sharp wit. Personally, I know her as my forever concert buddy. Some things you may not know about Dr. Murphy. She started kindergarten at 4 years old, and she has been in school ever since. She graduated from the University of Georgia with a Bachelor of Arts in Literature, graduated from Georgia State University with a Master's in Education, and graduated from Mercer University, we were there together, with a PhD in Education. You may not know that she was at Locust Grove when it opened in 2009 and has been there ever since. She grew up in Hopkinton, Massachusetts, has a wicked good sense of humor. She was the 1987 ice dancing champion and is also a trainer of show cats. She is dog mom to Tommy Shelby. Would you please welcome to the podium my good friend, Dr. Carolyn Couture Murphy.
Lies, all lies. Class of 2026, you look so beautiful. You look so beautiful in your blue robes, yes. Your blue robes and your funny hats that you orange. Each one of you holding this same moment in your very different hearts and hands. I doubt any two of you would recount your path to graduation and the emotions you're experiencing right now in quite the same way. And yet, here you are, on the verge of something new, on the same verge of something new. New is exciting, it's scary. New is full of possibilities and pitfalls, and new requires you to shed your current self to reinvent. Graduation is the snake swallowing its own tail, a simultaneous end and a renewal. After commencement, you will no longer be Locust Grove High School students. Today, you will put aside your high school student self and commence to build upon an ever-evolving identity. Now that something which has in many ways defined you is done. Last month, one of your classmates gave a most moving TED talk about how we perceive ourselves. Christopher, where are you? Hey, there he is. All right. In sports, he said, being an athlete isn't just what you do, it's who you are. Teachers, by the way, often feel the same. But who are you when you no longer do that thing? What do you do then? In short, and Christopher, I'm not as eloquent as you are, you shift to let what you do determine like who you are. And all of that made me think of another TED Talk from long ago. It might even be the original TED Talk. And it gives us radical guidance in seeking out who we want to be. The message of this TED Talk is be excellent to each other. I'm referring to the Class 6 cinematic triumph, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And even though the heroes are a pair of knuckleheads who barely made it through school, they give us some solid advice. Be excellent to each other. There's so many ways to do it. Give your best, be kind, show up for your community. Be excellent to your families, your friends, and to people you don't know. Be excellent to the waitress who serves you. Be excellent to people in need, to newcomers, your teammates, and to your co-workers. Be excellent at what you do and who you are. Class of 2026, you've shown us who you are so far. You're talented in multiple areas. You have championship athletes, scholars, artists. You're compassionate and community-minded. The work you've done in such organizations is hands History Humanity, Teacher Fan Page, National Spanish Honor Society, and on speaks volumes about what's in your hearts. Lastly, you are resilient. Each of you has overcome some sort of obstacle just to sit in that seat where you are. We're proud of you, class of 2026. Today, as you leave behind your high school self and renew yourself, continue to be excellent, especially to each other. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize Sarah Michaela Brooks with the Memorial Diploma from Locust Grove High School. Her mother, Jill Brooks, will accept her diploma and gown. Director Nutt, on behalf of the faculty of Locust Grove High School, I hereby certify that these students have met the attendance requirements, congregate unit requirements, and state assessment requirements for receiving a high school diploma, as prescribed by the state of Georgia Board of Education. And I request that these students be granted such diploma.
But wait a minute, Mr. Townsend. They don't know, do they?
Actually, I don't want
Did you? Y'all have one more test you have to pass to get through today. So here is your test. I need you to all make a heart with your hands, because you didn't get this far by yourself. You had your mama, your auntie, even your dog helped you at times. So please turn around, smile at the ones you love, and throw. Mr. Townsend, I think they passed their final test. Mr. Townsend, under the authority vested in me by the Henry County Board of Education, having found that these students here at Locust Grove High School have met the attendance requirements, the Carnegie Units requirements, and the state assessment requirements for receiving a high school diploma are prescribed by the High School Georgia Board of Education. I hereby grant these students at Locust Grove High School diplomas and declare them graduates of Henry County Schools. Congratulations.
Presenting the names of our graduates are as follows: Dr. Kelly Teague, Dr. Brooke Boyd, Ms. Siobhan Woodhouse, and Ms. Erica Coleman. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to call the roll for the class of 2026, we ask for everyone in the audience to show respect for all those who have gathered today, so that everyone may be able to hear the names of their special students as they are called. Today is all about honoring all of our graduates in a dignified and respectful manner. Thank you.
Quintel Dijon Adams Jr. Zachary Mackay Adams. Ronaldo Antoine Adside Jr. Amanda Lynn Aguilar, magna cum laude. Cynthia Carolina Aguirre Zavala. Mariana Patricia Aguirre Zavala. Michelle Tiwalola Ajahi, magna cum laude. Tristan Marquise Akins. Aiden Chase Akins, cum laude. Ashton Nicholas Akins, summa cum laude. Jasir Joseph Jordan Alexander. Jayla Nicole Allen. Jalen Jeffrey Allen. Cameron Xavier Allen. Talia Mariah Amy, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Justice Amah. Kaylee Bell Anderson. Skylar Janelle Anderson. Elliot Wade Arant, summa cum laude. Brandon K. Armstrong, summa cum laude. Dana Karina Arriaga Alcaraz. Hayden Nicholas Austin. Derek Tremaine Babb Jr. Samara Alasia Bachelor, summa cum laude. Saya Lachey Bailey. Dunan Lillian Baker. Creighton Allen Barnes. Evan Michael Barnett, summa cum laude. Piari Ajela Barolet. Namaya A. Bijot, magna cum laude. Janelle Elizabeth Bell. Jacob Alexander Bellis. Anjani Gabrielle Benitez, summa cum laude. Madison Emily Biles, summa cum laude. Jasleen Tomei Harmony Blake. Shelby Alexis Blaylock. Caden Von Holm. Nayeli de Los Angeles Bonilla Andrade. Kanaya Michelle Bonner. Abigail Ann Borgra. Javon Dominique Bowser Jr. Caitlin Amari Boyd. Chase Lyndon Brackett, magna cum laude. McKenna Renee Brand. Michaela Brooks. Kaylin Victoria Brown. London Lanier Brown. Raina Alyssa Brown. Sierra Michelle Brown, magna cum laude. Tyler Deshaun Bruce. Carrington Desari Brunson.
Hey guys. Oh, hey.
Amaya Elise Bryant. Daniel Jamal Stubbs. Angel Danielle Burdette. Brittany Nicole Burdette. Nicholas Amari Bush. Leah Antonia Butts cum laude. Caitlin Elise Callahan. Nicholas Edward Calloway. Martavius Antoine Candies Jr. Scott Richard Canfield. Saraji Monet Carter. Taraji Janae Carter. Santana Seven Chenille. Jalen Jameer Chapman. Mandy Chin, cum laude. Sarima Christine Chu. Matthew Abraham Chicas. Doriana Cisneros, magna cum laude. Jamie K. Clark. Aiden Bennett Clem. Amari Michaela Cochran. Anicia Shalandria Coper. Tori Dutrez Collins Jr., magna cum laude. Christian Anthony Cologne. Aaron Luis Cologne. Lauren Mackenzie Cooper. Michaela McKaylee Cooper. Gabrielle Angelique Copeland. Georgia Brooke Crawford, summa cum laude. Landon Dwayne Crawley, cum laude. Ariana Cherie Crawford. Amaya Camille Crowder. Tariana Akiria Crowder. Ryder James Cronin. Michaela Grace Garrett Jefferson Daniels. Amori Renee Davis, summa cum laude. Dalia Zalfa Davis. Lindsay McKenna Davis. Xavier Elijah Davis. Sanchez Jeremiah Deere. Layla Michelle DeBoyer. Dame Jamal Diana. Jendai Elijah Diaz. Ariana Ravion Dickerson. Emma Ashlyn Dillard, magna cum laude. Alexis Lee Dodson, cum laude. Jackson Hunter East. Gabrielle Elizabeth Edwards. Jordan Xavier Edwards. Journey Marquez Edwards. Aiden Tyson Elliott. Kayla Brianna Ellison. Tony Terrell Ellison. Noah Cole Iman. Taquavian Jamarius Ezer. Casey Chelsea Farquharson, summa cum laude. Savannah Rose Favorite, summa cum laude. Diavion Cheyenne Fields. Ezra Jaden Fields. Kaylee Michelle Fitzpatrick. Raymond Devon Fletcher. Holly Marie Boyd. Daryl Lynn Ford III. Garrett Everett Foster, summa cum laude. Kai Dylan Fountain. Felix Anthony Frano Lopez. Kelton Odell Wilkerson. Callie Naomi DeGanis, summa cum laude. Jada Nave Garcia. Very Chewy Garcia Ortega, summa cum laude. Kevin Garcia Vernon. Jessica Lynn Gay, cum laude. Austin Robert Gibson, summa cum laude. Tremaine Latrell Gibson. Cameron Mandrell Dudley. Caitlin Grace Rose Lane.
summa cum laude. Damon D'Angelo Goodman. Nia Lynn Gordon. Nadia Elise Grace magna cum laude. Ikeria Lanice Green. Kennedy Sue Green. Morgan Ashley Greer. Giselle Elise Griffin cum laude. Trenton Romel Griffin. Elijah Charlie Guy Griffin cum laude. Tashanique Onali Adjudant. Harlem Promise Kirsten. Jaden Matthew Haley. Cecilia Letitia Ham. Rebecca Emily Cameron. Aiden Michael Harper. DeAndrea LaMonica Ariel Harris. Janaya Estelle Hart. Haley Brian Hatfield. Emily Dawn Hathaway, summa cum laude. Chase Allen Haynes. Tristan Tyree Hemphill. Ashley Michelle Henderson, summa cum laude. Christopher Logan Hendricks. Gavin Riley Herbert, summa cum laude. Logan Wyatt Herbert, magna cum laude. Ariana Lynette Herrera Kapanen. Damani Alize Unique Perry. Nevada Carlise Murphy Kibler. Abigail Elizabeth Hicks. Nevada Hill. Brianna Faith Hinton. Madeline Ray Hogan, summa cum laude. Alexis Davina Callis. Destiny Calicia Holloway. Tranty Gabrielle Hope, summa cum laude. Kyler Blake Horton. Emma Jeanette House. Caleb Allen Hudson. Bryson Gerard Hughes. Jade Mariah Hughes, summa cum laude. Justin Brian Hunter, magna cum laude. Elena Michelle Hutchison. Avita Adamike Hyacinth, cum laude.
Gabrielle Isaiah Jackson Carbajal.
No.
Aaron Kennedy Jacobs. Nevaeh Janelle James. Memphis Wade Jarrell. Ethan Nolan John Marie. Emily Michaela Jeffers. Michael Fontavious Jefferson. Jameer Jawan Jennings. Caleb Eric Johnson, magna cum laude. Jameer Alexander Johnson, cum laude. Silas Christopher Johnson. Violet Isabel Johnson, cum laude. Jamalo Wilbon Johnson Jr. Michael Keenan Johnson Jr. Jamarian Keshawn Jones. Jameer Deshaun Jones. Kendra Kentrell Jones Jr. Mackenzie Taylor Jones. Tyler Zion Jones, summa cum laude. Richard Gage Jordan. Cameron Carmoy Joseph. Delia Tamara Joseph. Jahira Ariana Kearney. Julian Alexander King. Demoris Javon Kemp. Jaden Keontae Kemp. Caden Matthew Kennison. Kaylee Ava Kennison. Darius William Killingsworth. Caden Asher Kenshin, summa cum laude. Kennedy Michelle King. Noah King. Jeremy Jace Mott Sims. Andrew James Lamar. Mariah Ariana Lamar, magna cum laude. Ariel Cheyenne Lane. Cody Braxton Larkin. Jaden Christopher Leach. Zoe Autumn Lee. Tucker James Lavelle. Ariel Honesty Lee. Brooke Claudia Lee, cum laude. Jacob Sakai Lee. Eric Ronnie Lee Jr. Corey Reese Randolph, magna cum laude. Brandy Francina Joanna Lewis. Clarence Charles Lewis III. Hannah Paige Lingfeld, magna cum laude. Paul Andreas Mariano. Jordan Elijah Logan. Madison Faith Loman. Carlos Miguel Lopez. Selena Renee Lopez. Memphis Drake Lowe. Nathan Paul Lumsden, summa cum laude. Gabby Lynn Lunsford. Landon Corbin Joe Lunsford, magna cum laude. Madison Brian Lunsford, cum laude. Dylan Miles Flurry. Michael Fadate Little. Catherine Elizabeth Maddox, summa cum laude. Kaden Miguel Magana. Emily Jacqueline Merdiaga, summa cum laude. Kaden Lee Martin. Kamaya Ariel Martin. David Michael Martinez, summa cum laude. Esteban Manuel Martinez Cabral. Ruben Dario Martinez Frazier. Kamari Sanchez Matthews. Olivia Francesca Barrow. Christian Lon McCambry Whitehurst. Madeline Olivia McElwain. Audrey Elizabeth Ann McKinney. Liam James McKenzie. Shaparian Salini McKibben. Henry Isaac Mark Allen McCrow, magna cum laude. Raymond Robert Irie McCrow, cum laude. Dante Justice McPherson. Justin Love Miller. Sania Denise Miller, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Alexa Moore. Allison Judith Mudd, summa cum laude. Carlam Narcisse, Jacob James Neal, Chloe Grace Cato, William Thomas Howe, Tayson James Neely, magna cum laude. Philip Michael Newton, cum laude. Katie Tweed Wynn, summa cum laude. Osiris Caleb Dixon. Ariana Nicole Nollis Downey, cum laude. Rosani Noriega Perez, cum laude. Malik Osborne. Christian Ethan Overton. London Christine Lily Page. Sydney Lee Palmer. Armand Taquan Parker. Andre Alvador Rodriguez Parker Jr. Colin Mackay Patterson. Nevaeh Marissa Peoples. Addison Claire Percival. Kimberly Andrea Perez. Amir Rashawn Perry. Owen Michael Peters, summa cum laude. Carter Preston Phillips, cum laude. Isabel Elizabeth Renee Phillips, magna cum laude. Jaden Michael Phillips. Chloe Denitris Phillips. Brantley Richard Pickens. Chloe Jacinda Pierce. Emmett Samuel Hoover. Takaris LeVar Pope. Zacharian LeVar Pope. Bailey Brianne Prizer. Kaden Benjamin Prince. Andrew J. Rainwater. Sanai Khalees Rand. Isaiah Tony Randall, cum laude. Faith Christine Reed. Anthony Reyes Clarkland, summa cum laude. Ava
summa cum laude. Bryce Jaden Robinson. Ethan Joshua Robinson. Tasri Denise Rodriguez cum laude. Kimon Kishan Rogers. Travis Malik Rowling. Randy Raul Rosales. Evan Rostro Avila. Giovanni Sabatello Scott. Maria Milagro Sanchez. Maria Isabella Sanchez. Graceland Elizabeth Schomburg, magna cum laude. Peyton Janine Shirley. Kendrick Mackay Simpson. Charlize Tamara Sims. Maya Simone Slayton. Destiny Ariana Smith. Graceland Nicole Smith. Jaden Elise Smith. Nashaya Brianna Smith. Mackenzie Ray Spencer cum laude. Tristan Alexander Sammy. Emma Kate Stanley. London Simone Faber, summa cum laude. Michaela Stark. Keon Marquis Starling. Hayden James Stevens. Jeffrey Bo Stevens. Jordan Aaliyah Stevens. Brooke Justine Story. Jakayla Daphne Elizabeth Stratton. Emily Marlene Strickland. Christopher Daniel Tapia. Richard Edward Tate. Ashton Quinn Taylor. Caden Juan Carlos Teo. Elijah Will Thomas. Harrison Randolph Thomas. Shiley Nevaeh Thompson. Mylea Starlin Kingsley. April Lynn Tommy, summa cum laude. Ricardo Alexander Torres Ariam, we all know. Jaden Lamaya Tucker, cum laude. Emma Grace Hollis, summa cum laude. Isabella Faith Hollis,